pessoal, estamos começando mais um vídeo aqui no Database. Eu sou a Monique Alves e hoje eu trago mais uma entrevista com pessoas relacionadas a Resident Evil Requiem. E sim, pessoas no plural, porque eu tive a honra de bater um papo com os maravilhosos Colin e Caroline, que são os intérpretes da música Through the Darkness, que é a música tema de Resident Evil Requiem. Gente, que casal fofo, nossa, eles são maravilhosos. Ai, gente, aqui a gente ainda tá no momento Resident Evil Requiem, tá? Eu quero bater papo com todo mundo envolvido com esse jogo. É sobre isso, é o nosso momento de curtir aí esses bastidores de Resident Evil Requiem. Quem que não gosta, né, de bastidores aí, não é verdade? Então, espero que vocês curtam mais uma entrevista aqui no Database. Mas antes, eu vou pedir pra você já se inscrever aqui no canal se você não for um inscrito. Gente, eu tô tentando chegar nos 200 mil inscritos até o final desse ano de 2026, que são também os 30 anos aí de Resident Evil. Então, quem sabe, né, não seja o famoso Resident Evil que faz aniversário, mas o presente é meu? Me ajuda, gente, a conquistar essa meta, então se inscreve no canal, deixa o like nesse vídeo para que mais pessoas cheguem aqui no Database e aí mais pessoas se inscrevam também no canal e a gente possa bater essa meta. E aí vai ter festa, vai ter bolo, vai ter presente para vocês, no caso, Isás. E sem mais delongas, fiquem agora com o papo que eu bati super legal com Colin and Caroline. So tell me, were you familiar with the Resident Evil franchise or Resident Evil Requiem before the project?
Honestly, we neither of us were had played much of the actual Resident Evil video games. I was born in 1990, so I definitely grew up around the Resident Evil franchise, but I was never a gamer. And I wasn't too familiar with the actual storylines before we were invited to the project.
Yeah, I grew up playing video games. I have two younger brothers, so I played video games in my earlier days as well. But I'd heard of the franchise. I was familiar with the, following that was behind Resident Evil, but wasn't familiar with the cult following that is Resident Evil, which has been so amazing to see. But yeah, we were really new to this, and we still are. But it's an amazing community of people, that's for sure.
Yeah, it turned out to be much more of a community than I even expected.
Yeah.
So that was a pleasant surprise.
Oh, have you seen the Mila Jovovich movies or never?
But we know that there should be a new one coming out, right?
Yeah.
Also, if I'm being honest, Moni, I am very afraid of horror video games. And so when we were asked to do this project, we were like, okay, we'll do it. But I've always been like so squeamish with gore and the intensity of what Resident Evil brings. So I appreciate that art, but I am secretly very scared of it.
It was really cool when we were playing the shows in Tokyo, when we only played 2 songs. So when we weren't playing, we actually went out into the audience and were able to watch the orchestra performing. And behind, they had really cool visuals from
Like
all of the
clips
video
of the
games,
games, yeah.
all the different clips.
From the different eras.
And Caroline and I were watching like, oh,
I know, I was like this the whole time.
oh my gosh, like all the graphic details from the video games. So it was
So
kind of
cool.
fun.
Yeah, now you can watch it on YouTube. Everyone is playing it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Have you tried Requiem, or you're not going to try it?
We don't have I think we should just go ahead and get it and play it.
I've been
Even if I don't sleep for a week, it's worth it. It'll be worth it.
A lot of my cousins have been playing it.
Yeah, a handful of friends.
Texting me or calling me. Actually, one of my cousins didn't even realize that we were in it until he heard us at the very end. He said, "Is this you? Oh my gosh!"
Because you couldn't tell anything, right?
Right.
No,
yeah.
right, exactly.
Could you describe Through the Darkness in one word?
Oh my gosh. I want to say like relatable in a lot of ways. What I found the most interesting about the song itself, when we first heard it and we heard the composition, we thought we heard this dark, dreary version of this song. We had the opportunity to cover the song recently as well and strip it back to its acoustic form. And the message behind the song is really applicable to anybody going through a struggle of any kind. Between reading comments and feedback from others who have heard the song, it was an amazing, I think, aha moment at the end of this powerful game, but also for other people who might be struggling with something in their actual day-to-day life. So in that, I think that maybe relatable, but I don't know.
My word,
That's your case.
my word would be hopeful.
Hopeful.
I think that it does come out,
Yeah.
a little bit hopeful, because it's not about succumbing to the darkness. It's about fighting and overcoming the darkness.
Yeah, and there's something about hope at the ending of the game. So yeah, I think you figured it out. Was there any memorable moments during the recording process? Can you tell me?
The whole
Pretty
thing
cool.
was super exciting and memorable, and so we got an email from one of the video game music supervisors, who wanted to talk to us. His name was Koyo, and he's super nice. He wanted to talk to us, and I think he had heard us probably through Spotify or YouTube or something. And he said, hey, we want to try out this song with male and female vocals. And it was very cool how he didn't want to just hire some random singers. He said, we want real artists who like have a real career and are actually a band. And I thought that was really cool. They didn't just pay somebody, to come into the studio and sing. They wanted to find an actual band that maybe has actual chemistry. And and so we set up a Google Meet, much like this. And he said, okay, the team wants me to fly in from Japan. So he flew in the next week into Richmond, Virginia, and we booked a studio and we sang it. And
all in one day. And
all in one day. And
it had been composed already.
The song was already composed by Now
Sato, yes.
And he video chatted in while we were recording.
But it was Tokyo time. And so poor guy had to be up all night he was up from 7 p.m. until 7 a.m. the next day, because we were in the studio all day our time. He was producing the song from Zoom while we were in there, and it was unreal.
I thought maybe he was in New York or something, but he was in Tokyo the whole time.
So very tired.
And so he
woke up.
we were there for 6 or 7 hours, and he was up from midnight to 7 a.m. whatever on his time, producing it. So it was really cool to see how serious they all took it. Everybody was very nice and respectful the whole time, and very helpful. And we were really excited about how it was coming out. I remember being in the studio kind of thinking, typically we're more of a acoustic folk, a little bit lighter music. And so when we were in the studio, we were like, this is actually sounding pretty cool.
No, hearing the power behind the composition that he had created along with his team. The whole soundtrack is stunning, but that song in particular resonates obviously for a lot of reasons, and being the vocal part for that was really, really special. But our experience in the studio was very cool, just working with the team. Like Colin said, we do a lot on our own. We produce and mix a lot of our own music, and so sometimes we can get tunnel vision on our sound and what we're creating, and it's really cool having those creative collaborations give us that third eye and tell us what we should be doing through their vision. And it was really, really cool to create something together like that.
For example, Now kept on, he was really pulling a little bit of a darker tone.
Yeah, he was like, Caroline, I need you to go darker, think darker. So I had to almost put myself in Grace's shoes, singing. And he had to do the same for Leon. And knowing very little about we didn't know the context and plot, but we knew it was a struggle. We knew that they had overcome it. and that it was kind of the period at the end of the sentence, you know, where the game was finished. And so we had to really channel that like dark energy, but that hopeful aspect as well. So it was really cool having him kind of comment on that along the way.
Wow.
I don't think the tone would have been the same.
Wow. And the fans are in love with this song. Have you received any fan reactions that really stood out for you?
Oh my gosh. For me, the online reaction is amazing. And it's been just watching the YouTube videos. I've been putting out YouTube videos, and we've been putting out YouTube videos for decades. And typically the internet can be a mixed reaction, where you're going to get a handful of people that are just, you know, maybe negative people. But with this song and with this
video game, they don't always
game,
want an acoustic version of I Believe in a Thing Called Love by the Darkness, but we'll do it anyway.
With this song,
Yeah.
the feedback has been 99.9% just super
Incredibly kind.
kind and positive. And so I think it's really helpful that the video game is good. You know, people
Yeah.
like it. So it means that, you know, when they get to the end, they're in a good spot and ready to hear the song.
Oh, this is so nice. I hope you guys can come to Brazil maybe one day so we can watch it live, you guys playing live, maybe.
That would be
Put in a
awesome.
good word. We'd love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a Brazilian version of the song.
Ooh, that
Good.
sounds really, that
We
sounds
have to
nice.
brush up on our Portuguese.
You might need to help us translate.
Yeah.
Sure, no problem. Now, do you think you could survive in a Resident Evil game?
I am the type of person that likes to think I could.
I think so too. I think we're going to go with yes.
I would protect you,
I would protect you.
right? That's
I
true.
think because we're parents, we've learned a lot about our abilities to survive.
You're
But-
always one step ahead.
We're always thinking we have to think 10 steps ahead, but I think there's more to protect now as well. So if we were to translate that energy into a video game, I think we could survive.
We'd go to
Head
the
to head.
island. Yep.
Yeah.
We would just go off grid and survive.
We'd survive.
Yeah.
We'd get to the end credit song, Through the Darkness. We'd make it.
Totally. So the song taught you how to survive in the Resident Evil game somehow.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I think it
Exactly.
supposedly did.
If you could leave a message for Resident Evil fans, especially the fans in Brazil, what would it be?
First, muito obrigado. Muito obrigado. And then thank you for playing the game and for your gracious feedback with the song itself. We're so glad it resonated on many levels with you. Congratulations on completing the game. But we hope also to meet you in person one day when we get there to play our Through the Darkness version in person and live, hopefully. But for anybody who is navigating their own Through the Darkness situation, we hope the song brings you some light. And thank you for listening. We hope to carry on this journey with you.
Yes, and please find us on Instagram and YouTube to continue on with us.
Yeah, be fun.
Yeah, we want to know the next steps for Colin and Caroline. Because we
Please.
are fans of Colin and Caroline now.
Love you too, big time.
Thank you so much, guys. I promised I would not take too much of your time, so thank you so much.
Thank
you
you,
very
Moni.
much. It was nice meeting you.
Muito
Nice to meet you.
obrigado.
Muito obrigada.
Take care.
Tchau, tchau. Bom, é isso. Comenta aqui embaixo se vocês gostaram dessa entrevista. Eu falei que eles são os fofos, né? Eles são muito queridos, muito, muito, muito. E eu espero que um dia, quem sabe a gente não possa ver eles cantando Through the Darkness aqui no Brasil. Você gostaria? Comenta aqui embaixo, comenta bastante que eu quero saber. Vamos encher o saco, gente, dos eventos, sabe? Pra eles trazerem aí, quem sabe, a orquestra dos 30 anos de Resident Evil pro Brasil, para algum evento. A Brasil Game Show sempre traz orquestras, né, aí teve orquestra de PlayStation, de Final Fantasy já. Quem sabe não trazem, né? É o famoso sonhar não nos custa nada por enquanto. Então, me conta aí se vocês gostariam de ver essa orquestra dos 30 anos de Resident Evil e Colin and Caroline cantando aqui no Brasil pra gente. Eu vou ficando por aqui. Um beijo pra todo mundo. Até o próximo vídeo e tchau. I'll make it to the other side.